The second question for RPG A Day 2015, sponsored by the Autocratic blog, is, again, looking at ways to get us talking as a group about our hobby, the games that we love, the ones that we can't wait to see, the ones we're anticipating, as yesterday's questions. And today's question is, what was this past year's most satisfying Kickstarter for you as a backer? What game did you pit your hard-earned money to try and help produce and then wait while it got produced and then receive? So I thought about this for a while as we got closer and closer to August, and it occurred to me that a game that I've been anticipating for a very long time has been Revelations of Mars. And while I guess it's not so much a game as it is an expansion of Hollow Earth Expedition, it takes Hollow Earth Expedition to an entirely new world setting and maybe even approach through genre. So yeah, this is a game that I've been anticipating highly for a very long time. And the people that introduced me to how to play Ubiquity and how to get into it, they were already anticipating this game by the time I started anticipating the game. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, but this year it came. And when you have a project that you've waited so long for, that you've got such high hopes for, that the people involved in it are capable of really incredible work, there's that little bit of worry in the back of your mind, thinking, what if it doesn't meet my expectations? What if I've been anticipating this game for so long, I've built it into something it could never measure up to? Well, Revelations of Mars, as a result of being exactly what I hoped it would be, turned out to be one of the most satisfying Kickstarters of the year. It was not delivered on time. It did meet my other expectations as a regular Kickstarter backer. The work was primarily finished. It was being funded to pay for art, pay for hardcovers, pay for themed dice, new screen, that kind of stuff. So all of that was clear up front. It took longer than expected for reasons. These were explained. Communication was maintained, and so I maintained my level of satisfaction, and my anticipation became heightened almost as a result of these inexorable delays. But all of that is over now. The hardcover's in the mail on its way to me here in Korea, and every time I open up the PDF while I'm waiting, I'm struck by how much I want to do something on that version of Mars. I really want to use that setting. And I've got a lot of games competing for my attention right now, and it's very telling that my attention keeps coming back to two games in particular: Leagues of Gothic Horror, which is forthcoming, and so doesn't qualify for this answer, and Revelations of Mars, which is in my hands and filling my brain. And so of all the maybe 10 or 11 different campaign ideas that are clamoring for my attention right now, the one I feel I can act on, or the ones I feel I can act on, are Mythic Britain and Revelations of Mars. And Revelations of Mars was a Kickstarter in which I was involved in, and therefore it's how it qualifies for this answer. Kind of a convoluted answer, I know, but I suspect we're going to see a lot of those for RPG A Day, especially with some of these questions are a lot deeper than they look on the surface. So, RPG A Day, question number 2. What was your most satisfying Kickstarter experience as a backer this year? I'm going to have to say Revelations of Mars. I should say a close second is John Wick's redo of his Yellow Sign adventures. Received the PDF. It's exactly what he advertised it would be, pretty much on time, and I'm looking forward to receiving it in print too. It hasn't quite ignited my brain the way Revelations of Mars has. And so this is my far too long answer to what should be a simple question. See you tomorrow.